This story right here made me believe that people could do anything, and I mean anything, to hurt you. Let me go straight to the story, but this is still on share the reason you had to walk away or end a relationship or marriage. And these ones are about marriage. So let me read the first story. It says, my wife aborted our 7-month-old son just because of an argument we had about a cockroach I killed and didn't take out till the next day. I killed the cockroach in the evening. I was tired and sleepy, so I left it there in the corner of the room. She woke up before me, and when she saw it, she got angry that I left it there. I tried to explain why I did it, but she was already angry and shouting that it could have attracted ants. She called me names that pissed me off, so I said to her that I am only tolerating her because she's carrying my son. If not, I wouldn't stand and listen to the rubbish she was saying. That annoyed her so much. She said I called her a fool and claimed she wasn't important to me except the boy she was pregnant with. For days she won't talk to me. She barely did anything at home. She ate outside and only returned home to sleep. I tried to talk to her. I didn't officially apologize because I felt sort of right too. But I was calm and tried to help her out. So after about a week, I woke her up at dawn to beg her to forget it so we can be happy again. I tried to let her know she was important, but she started shouting and saying all sorts of things. In fact, that dawn was horrible. We didn't even sleep again. She brought up a whole lot of issues that pissed me off. I left the room to sleep in the hall. Later the next morning, I came to meet her bleeding heavily alone at home. Just as I was about rushing her to the hospital, her sister arrived. Apparently, she took drugs to abort the pregnancy, and when she realized she was bleeding and couldn't help herself, she called her sister. She was unconscious before we got to the hospital. She went through a surgery and was admitted for almost 3 weeks. That was our first baby. I know my wife to have anger issues, but to go to that length was a big shock to me. She used to threaten me since the beginning of the pregnancy that she would abort it anytime we have a little misunderstanding. I don't know if it's because she feels I am in my late 30s and need a child, but that wasn't a harm I could ever imagine she would take on herself. I just had to dissolve the marriage. Remaining with someone like that wasn't healthy. What couldn't she do if she was angry? She could take my life or that of our children. She claimed to regret it, but the stress she put me through was unbearable. She was in the hospital for days. She almost lost her own life just because of a cockroach. She was hardworking and very kind, but her anger is top notch. I initially thought I could handle it, but I deceived myself. Yeah, so this woman was strong enough to take drugs to abort a 7-month-old baby, her own child. Even if your husband has done something to annoy you, couldn't you think of yourself and how precious that baby was? I thought women went through a lot when they were pregnant. What happened to this one? I'm not justifying what the man did, but whatever the man did, whatever he did, don't you love yourself enough? 7 months, people are dying aborting 1-month-old babies, so 1 month and 2 months, people, and you have the courage to try to eliminate a 7-month-old child. I don't know this woman, but this is a heck of an anger, for real. Let's hear what you think in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.